What is going on, guys? It's Connor or Mr. Misplay here. Today I have a match video for you. We have Unchained versus Eldlich Zoodiac. I'll be piloting Eldlich Zoodiac. My friend Nathan here will be piloting Unchained, which he'll be profiling for me for next week's video. So yeah, we're gonna start the game off here, and I'll. Just got on the decks and get ready to play. So yeah. This is a very fun matchup because both decks are Backrow reliant, so it's quite a fun little matchup for the game. So we're just drawing our hands here, putting 5 to bottom, cutting our deck, taking the 5 off, and starting the game. So yeah, this is my first time doing a match on the channel. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe, and I've considered doing it again. I'm not sure on them yet, so I thought I'd give it a try. So yeah, I'm drawing my 5 here. So yeah, I've been piloting Eldlich for about a month and a half now. Nathan's been piloting Unchained for a good couple of months. So here comes the die roll. Okay, so I rolled a 1 and Nathan rolled a 2. So Nathan will get the choice and he'll go first. So let's go. So Nathan will start off with his standard Unchained play. Normal summon Sarama, set 2. He didn't really do much, he passes to me. I opened very well this first game, so you'll see in a second. So I opened the nuts. I had my Eldlich traps, I had Backrow, I had Cursed Eldland. So I used Eldland's effect here, pay 800 to search a card. I have shown him I've got 5 cards in hand here. So yeah. He's going to use Escape of the Unchained to pop his Sarama and target my Cursed Eldland and pop my Cursed Eldland. This doesn't really hinder me too much. I didn't really need it. I was activating it for the extra card, but I didn't need it. I go ahead and use Cursed Eldland's effect when it's sent to grave to send a Conquistador from deck to graveyard. Conquistador's not as impactful in this matchup because their effects trigger when they're popped. So I chose to send Conquistador over Aquera, which is my usual send, because Aquera is more impactful because they have a Call of the Haunted type card that special summons back from graveyard. So yeah. So at this moment in time, I've lost 800 life points. So let's see what I can do from here. I just cut my deck quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna set some cards here. I set 3 and I normal summon a Zoodiac Ramram. I then proceed to overlay into a Zoodiac XCs. He's thinking on this. He's going to activate Trap Trick. Yeah, so this really hurt. Like, he activates Trap Trick to search Torrential Tribute. This really hurt me because I couldn't go into my Zoodiac place here. So instead I went, I allowed him to do, he searches his Trap Trick and I play into it on purpose here. Because I have a Sanguine set. No, I have a Sanguine off the Conquistador, so I didn't want to let him get rid of my Eldlich next turn so I lose my follow-up play. So I play into it on purpose, which I don't think he picked up on because he allows me to go straight into it. But yeah, we could have had the actual game audio, but Nathan's audio was really quiet, so I've had to re-record over it so I could have a decent commentary instead of me being really loud over Nathan. So yeah, I've been torrentialed here. Just gonna pass turn. Didn't even activate Conquistador, which I think is a bit of a misplay. I've just noticed now. But yeah. If you want more matches like this, remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment on what deck you'd like me to play next. I may do one a week. But yeah. Yeah, this is my first time doing commentary on the channel, so it's a bit difficult to get used to it, but I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, he's gonna start off by skullmoistering my conquistador. Oh, this is in my end phase. This took a bit of time for him to decide whether he's going to skullmoist, so it's my bad. Oh, it's in his end phase. Lost track of what was going on. Okay. So he's got Sarama on board. He's going to use Sarama's effect to set back an Unchained trap from graveyard, well, attempt to. And then it pops the card on field. I'm going to respond to this with Solemn Strike, taking another 15. I think in these matches, I think I deal more life points to myself than he does to me, thanks to all the traps. I chose to play Solemn Strike in the main because I feel it's quite impactful in this meta. It's not many people playing it, so it's not a nice little card to surprise people with. Yeah. Me forgetting that they trigger when they're attacked, he's going to trigger Sarama to spec from deck. And he's also going to trigger Abominable Unchained Soul to spec, so he can non-target pop a card on my field. So yeah, he's just taking a while to decide. He summons Unchained Soul of Disaster. Or dog shit as we've been calling it. But yeah. So he's going to use the Abominable Unchained Soul effect here to pop one of my Backrow. This is just me checking it doesn't target. I'm going to choose to chain Dynamiscus here, discarding a Scarlet Sanguine to banish the Abominable Unchained Soul to protect my life points. Just thinking on whether he's going to allow it. He allows it, and then he pops my other Backrow. Just asking what's in grave. I've got a Dynamiscus, Sanguine, Zoodiac monsters, and a Conquistador. No, I don't have a Conquistador anymore. And a Solemn Strike. So yeah. He's going to normal summon Sarama, attack into me. I'm going to chain the Conquistador to protect my life points. Chain the effect of, chain Dynamiscus to summon it back. It took me a while to remember if it's a chain or on resolution. So yeah, so I summon back the Dynamiscus on, and he's going to attack over the Dynamiscus with Sarama. We should banish the Dynamiscus. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. I was going to try and make a link too, but as I forgot, it only had 1200. Means you could beat over it. But yeah, so yeah. In end phase, I'm going to activate Scarlet Sanguine's effect. He's allowing it. I'm going to use it to set Haquera. I'm just going to shuffle my deck here, and I'll start my turn. Let's go to my deck. To bottom. So yeah. So I'm just seeing if he's got anything on the phase. I'm going to link one into a link spider with the Conquistador to get it to grave so I can trigger its effect on end phase, and I'm going to normal summon Whiptail. I have a Whiptail to a Zoodiac XEs. So yeah, I overlay up to a. Oh, he scoops up here. I forgot he scoops up here. So yeah, that's it for game one. So I'm not going to side here because my side cards were warped, so I told him he could side, but I'm not going to side because my cards are warped. Also, I was currently pressed him under a book at this moment in time. So yeah, back on during game two. So we're going on to game 2. As I won, Nathan's going to choose to go second. He's deciding here. So yeah, Eldlich and Unchained are very evenly matched. Eldlich doesn't main deck much backrow removal. It sometimes mains Cosmic. I've chosen not to. But I know Unchained can play main or side. They side like Heavy Storm Duster, I think it's called. A trap. He played it against me. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, they main a lot more traps. I'm playing the zoo variant, so I'm trying to play more zoos, more. He can main a lot more traps, which is nice for him. So yeah. So I've been trying to get the recording stuff set up for this for weeks, so I can get a video out for you guys. So I'm really happy to get this ready. So yeah, we're going into game 2, and obviously Nathan is going first. So I'm just shuffling here. I need to rearrange my camera a bit so you can see my hands on when I'm shuffling. I was using a broken desk on my bed because that's the only space in my room I can record at the moment. Because I've just moved house, that's why videos haven't been coming out as quickly. But yeah, so I couldn't see my hands, so I'm gonna have to rearrange it for the next video. But yeah. So we're gonna go into this. The good thing with Eldlich Zoodiac is I can main a lot more hand traps. Like I'm maining 3 Skullmeister, 3 Ash, 3 Gamma, 2 Droll, which is really nice. Like I'm main decking 4 hand traps is really nice. I'm gonna have a deck profile up for both these decks. By either one this week and one next week, or 2 next week for next week's 2 videos. I think I've already done the Eldlich Zoodiac, but it's been updated a little bit, so I'm gonna do an updated profile. If you guys want that, if you show me some likes, if I hit, let's say, 20 to 30 likes on this video, I'll do an updated profile on my Eldlich Zoodiac. But I'm definitely doing the Unchained profile. So here we go, we're going into game 2. He's going to start his main phase 1 with Pot of Extravagance, banishing 6. Of course, you already know what I've got to do. It's just making him shuffle his thing, because it's remote duels, I can't choose for him. I've got him to shuffle and just told him to banish the top 6. So yeah. And because I don't want him getting that free advantage, you know what's happening, I'm going to drop that Ash Blossom right there. So yeah. This is I've never seen Pot of Extravagance resolve. I've always had the Ash Blossom in hand. I ain't letting that shit resolve at all. So he's going to next up, he's going to activate Abomination's Prison. This is Rota for the Unchained archetype. So I had to Ash the Extravagance really because of +2, no +1. But the Abomination's Prison is really good, so it's like 50-50. I wish I'd held it here because then he couldn't have searched it, but he may have drawn into it, so it's either way he was getting one of them. So yeah, he's going to normal summon Rakia. Use Rakia's quick effect on the set to pop the set to spec 1 from deck. I'm just thinking here, like I know I had a Gamma in hand here, and I was going to Gamma it, but I thought if I Gamma it, it's just going to get the effect and do it anyway. So I allowed this one, but I do wish I Gammaed here. The game probably would have been over quicker. But he was also trying to bait me to having a Gamma because he realised I had a Gamma when I said think. So he said do it, Gamma me. So I thought if I Gamma him, is he still going to be able to play? I overthought it too much. I should have just Gammaed him here. But yeah, so I'm going to let this resolve. He's going to get a spec off the Rakia, and then a spec off the trap as well. So he's going to summon the Sarama, and then off the trap. Does he resolve the trap here? Is this a misplay on his part? Oh yeah, I Gamma the Sarama. Yeah, he doesn't resolve the trap, which is a misplay on his part. But yeah, I Gamma the Sarama so we can't set back the trap and pop it. So he then gets the effect of Sarama to summon Abominable Unchained Soul, I think that is. It's not very clear from here, but I think it's an Unchained Soul. No, it's Dog. It's Chained Soul of Disaster. So you use Soul Disaster to link off Gamma to go into Unchained Soul of Anguish, I think the link to is called. I'm not very familiar with the Unchained names, but I know what they do. Because I played them back when they were Hakai, when I tested them. So he ends his turn here. This board's pretty hard to out because he can link off my Golden Lord, he can link off my Zoodiacs. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with Cursed Outland. He's thinking here. He allows that, I take 800. Well, by taking 800 no matter what, I'm gonna add Golden Lord. Golden Lord probably the best card to add here, even though I didn't have many Eldlich spells and traps in hand. I needed to out that link too, so my board could stay alive. Because I didn't have a zoo, so I needed to keep that Golden Lord aboard as long as possible, otherwise it was game over. Because if that Golden Lord went off the board, he's linked it off, he can then OTK me next turn. So I discard Golden Lord and a Solemn Strike to target the Unchained Soul of Anguish. So yeah, he's just having a think here on that. So yeah, he allows it. Oh no, he doesn't. I discarded. It doesn't. I targeted the Soul of Anguish. He's going to use Reiki's effect to spec from deck, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's what he does. We were just having a little back and forth because he thought it didn't target. I told him it targeted, so he had a chance to think here. So he's just doing that now. Oh, it's Unchained Soul of Rage, not Unchained Soul of Anguish. That Chain of Anguish is the link 3. So he tributes it for a Reiki effect. It doesn't actually resolve Reiki's effect. He made a few misplays this game, which I'm only just noticing now. I'll have to tell him later. So yeah, I'm going to use Golden Lord effect to get rid of Eldland. Eldland's going to dump a Conquistador so I can get a Conk to Grave so I can get a Sanguine later. So I have some follow-up plays. The amount of times I keep forgetting that card, the Conk Grave, is annoying, but yeah, I'm going to send that now. I'm then going to activate Fire Formation Tenki. He's having a think here. I allowed it, and I'm going to search a Furrowblade. I was going to search a Ram, but I know I had nothing in Grave, and I wasn't sure if he had a pop, so I searched the Furrowblade anyway to try and bait him into popping it before popping the bigger attack one, because it could beat over his monster. Because Ram wouldn't have given me any advantage, and I wouldn't have been able to beat over his monster. At least Furrowblade would have given me the ability to beat over his monster. Usually I go for Ram, but I had nothing engraved to spec back, which is why I didn't. I'm only playing one Furrowblade and one Whiptail and 3 Ram. Ram, in my opinion, is the best Zoodiac monster. But yeah, so he's going to activate Trap Trick here, and then chain Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Yeah, I was just thinking here. He's going to chain Abominable Chamber of the Unchained, which is his other set card. I said it a bit soon. But yeah. Yeah, activate Abominable Chamber of the Unchained to bring back Unchained Soul of Rage. So me doing that whole Eldlich thing was completely useless because he's just going to get it back. It's going to be able to link off my Golden Lord or link so we can get around the non-targeting effect from coming back from the grave. No one non-destruction effect. This game was a blowout. I completely misplayed. I didn't really check his cards. I should have, and I didn't have a side deck, so I had no Backrow removal. So yeah. So he's gonna banish his card. He's gonna banish Escape. escape is you can target an Unchained monster he controls on one card on the field, destroy both, and if it's set and destroyed, you can spec from deck. So he uses this as another form of removal. So now he has an out. He can link off my Golden Lord to summon Unchained Soul of Anguish, and now he has a pop for my Zoodiac monster in if I try to go for Zeus. So this was a blower. I had nothing I could do. He'd taken most of my resources away. I think I had a Solemn Strike left in hand, which was completely useless here. So sometimes playing Solemn Strike doesn't help out. Like in this matchup, they trigger on destruction, so Strike does not work out as much as I hoped it would. So I overlay for Borbo. He chains Escape of the Unchained. Targeting his Reiki, and I scoop it up there. So yeah, that's it for game 2. So yeah, I lost game 2, so we're going to be going to game 3 here. As you can see, like these decks, whichever one goes first is going to win. It's well, not really, as game 3 is going to show, but whoever goes first has the best chances of winning. These decks both counter each other in ways. Like I have Backrow to banish his cards from graveyard and try to spec them back. He has cards to pop my card or link off my non-targetable cards. It makes for a fun interactive game. Playing It's Unchained is really fun for me because it's like a very interactive game. It's not got VFD or any of those stupid blowout cards that just end the game there because you can't out if you can't out them. So I really enjoy playing It's Unchained, but yeah. So I'm just giving Nathan time to side. Obviously I've already said I can't side because my cards were warped like Pringles. So I'm playing with no side, which did impact my game. But yeah, I'm cutting in half and taking the top 5 off. This is probably the best way to cut for a remote duel because you can't. It helps you where you can't stack the top 5 and then you cut it, so it makes life a lot better. It gives you a lot more reassurance that you're not getting stacked on or cheated on. But yeah. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this type of video, the remote duel setup. I'm working on it. This is a test video really, so I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far, but I want to know what you guys think because you're the viewers. You're going to be watching this. I'm just the guy who makes the videos, obviously. So yeah, I'm also planning on hosting a little remote duel tournament for tier 500 decks, really bad decks, but it'll be a fun little bracket tournament. Once you lose, you're knocked out. With a custom ban list, so no Zeus, no VFD, no Ben 10, this, that, and the other. I don't know about Ben 10 actually. I'm gonna work on the balance. It's gonna be in a couple months, but I'm hoping to get it sorted. I'll probably be playing Fossils, as Fossils is my favourite deck. Even though it's tier 5000, Fossils is my favourite deck. So yeah. I'll be going first here. I search Backrow off Cursed Outland, losing 800. I'll stack a time there talking about the tournament. But yeah. So Cursed Outland is insane. I think out of all the cards that could be hit, it could be limited. I was just showing off he drew dog shit. But yeah. I'm going to follow that up by setting 3. And I'm just thinking on whether to set the 4th card here. This is what happens when you don't open any zoos. Sometimes it can be really sad because a Harpy's Feather Duster will kill you right here. It's making me think I should change my Solemn Strikes up for Solemn Judgments just to play around Harpy's Feather Duster or the Lightning Storm, but not really much option here. So he's going to start off with the Pot of Extravagance, doing the top 6 again, doing a little shuffle. We've been doing these remote duels for a while now, so we're used to all the procedure for doing remote duels, which is nice. But yeah, I can't wait to be playing proper organised play again. Have some event vlogs, stuff like that. So I'm going to allow the Extravagance to resolve because I didn't open Ash, so it finally resolves. I've never let an extravagance solve till now, so that's a bit sad. But yeah, he's gonna set a card. Then he's gonna use the effect of Rakea in hand to target his face down. I think here I'm gonna Solemn Strike that so I lose 15. His monster's destroyed. He gets the effect of Rakea, which he forgets. Or does Rakea not have an effect? I can't remember if Rakea has an effect on that when it's destroyed. Oh, it has to be on the field for its effect to activate, that's why. So I did the right thing striking there. So in end phase, I'm going to activate Sanguine to summon Golden Lord. I did it in the end phase, so then the Sanguine's live in graveyard to search Aquero or Conquistador, depending on which one I need. I felt quite confident, which got to my head, and I got a bit cocky here. This game did not end well for me. So yeah. He's going to Cosmic Cyclone my Cursed Eldland on activation, so I lose 800, but I lose the search because it leaves the field, which is not great. I was kind of hoping that resolved, but it's fine. I think I top decked a Eldlich to Golden Lord for this turn, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so I'm going to turn Golden Lord to attack position. I'm going to use Sanguine's effect to search a Eldlich spell trap. So yeah, a Golden Land spell trap. I really hope the Eldlich engine doesn't hit soon because I'm really enjoying playing it. I've played it in Shudol and in Zoodiac. I have something else I'm testing. So yeah. Also, I'm planning on doing some YGO Pro videos, testing out new archetypes before they come out, giving my opinions on them. I was a bit quick to judge the Abyss, which my friends are always bringing up because I said I did nothing. And now people are coming out and showing stuff, so I think I might do some dedicated videos, sat down trying to figure out what they can do on my own before these videos come out. I'm trying and building something before I give an opinion. I give my initial opinion, and if I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up and tell them I'm wrong. But I like the idea of like going through my thought process on what they can do and showing you guys what I think they can do before anything happens. So yeah. It's gonna use. So I'm gonna use Golden Lord's effect to send a Backrow to grave. He's just debating. I'm just explaining that it doesn't target for the send to grave. Yeah. He's so I send the Conquistador to grave. He's got chain Ice Dragon's Prison. As I don't have another zombie in grave, he's just gonna steal the Golden Lord, which kind of sucks because this really hurt my turn. Because when I didn't open his Zeus, there was really nothing I could do. So yeah, I just check my back row. I have a little think. I give him the Golden Lord. I put it where my token is. And yeah, this was game over by this point. He summons it in defense. I had to open a zoo next turn. And considering I'm main decking 8, including the 3 tanky, so that's 5 zoos and 3 tanky. And so that was quite a low chance I was going to open one, a top deck one. But at this point, we're just seeing if it's time for me to scoop because I really had nothing. I realised that at the end of this turn, I didn't activate Conquistador in grave, so I didn't have the Sanguine. So that was the only play I really had, and I misplayed and I lost that, which he did point out to me after that turn. So yeah, I'm gonna scoop it up there, I think. And that's it for the match. So yeah, if you enjoyed watching the video, guys, leave a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you thought I could have done better or anything. So yeah, I've been Mr. Misplay. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.